completely different algorithm. I don't think he sees any of this. But some other people decided to call them out. And the guy that started the boycott, Pastor Jamal Bryant, he didn't come at Cenat like many others. He came at Target. And he said, if Target would spend as much energy and resources meeting the demands of the Target Fast 40 as they are on influencers, paying preachers, and going to Essence Fest, we would be further along. Doing what's right for our people is always made to feel like an inconvenience. Stand on business and don't go back in until they handle us right. And a journalist, Jamil Hill, which you guys have probably heard this name before.
Nope, I haven't.
Really?
But I'm going to say it again. Why are you worried about what other people are not doing for our community when you're not even doing the shit for our community, bro? Sorry, I had to clean this off because a little bit of some of the smoothie that got on it. But you worried about what other people are doing? Yeah, I am going to sound like a broken record because this is important. You point a finger at what other people are not doing for your community, but you're not doing the same thing. If anything, you should be doing way more for the community.
Digging in and said Target is spineless. They don't want to anger Donald Trump, so they won't publicly apologize or rectify what they've done. Instead, they're going to keep throwing checks at certain members of the black community, hoping to lose our will to fight. They're just waiting to give the right black celebrity a check so that it will galvanize people to return. And then she referenced Jay-Z and Colin Kaepernick with the NFL. Eventually, Target is going to partner with someone who's universally beloved in our community, force folks to make a hard decision, and run the same game. So, Cenat doesn't really address this. Duke Dennis does, however. And in this first clip, people really take this out of... You had people on TikToks saying that he voted for Trump. So I'm going to play you guys this clip first of Duke Dennis reacting to that.
Saying that I don't want to talk about who I voted for brought you to me. I'm going to skip it.
Bruh.
I'm going to skip it, though.
I remember I was having a conversation with this female... and she asked me who I voted for, and I told her straight up. I was like, "I'll be honest. I don't get into religion I don't get into politics like that. Stop. I don't talk about politics like that." And she was like, "It's okay if you voted for Trump. It's okay." I'm like, "Bruh, it's not about who I voted for. It's about the fact that I just don't talk about politics like that because I really don't care for it." And so, from me saying that I don't really want to talk about politics because I don't get into politics like that, she automatically assumed that I voted for Trump. Just because I said it, right? So with that logic, I could have voted for Kamala. I could have voted for Bernie Sanders. I could have voted for Kanye. But you're gonna assume that I voted for Trump because I said that I don't like talking about politics, because I really don't like talking about politics. You're just gonna assume I voted for Trump? That's the time that we're living in. Like, bro, I've never been a type of individual to be about politics. I've never been that individual to be about politics. I don't care for politics. Because honestly, it's all made up. Who gives a fuck? I'm about who cares about my people. Who's gonna do shit for my people? The only people who can do shit for my people is us. Salute. I love y'all. Appreciate y'all. Hey, we getting some more. Hey, what are we at? Oh, shit. 2-hour stream? Shit, we're gonna do 3, 4. I don't know. Yeah, instantly 12? Hell yeah. Yeah, you can get some. Oh, yeah. Here's some. Here. You get some. Get some. Hurry up. Strawberry. This shit look good, don't it? This shit look bussin'. But yeah, that shit is wild. Just because I said I don't talk about politics, I automatically voted for Trump. Now, did I vote for Trump? Yeah, I did. That's besides the point. I don't even know why I'm worried about this. Sorry, y'all. I'm about to skip the pet. Like I can hear it. But, yeah.
But hold on. I just want to say one thing, though. Me saying that I don't want to talk about that brought you to me. Right? And it brought you to me with the assumption that I voted for Trump. Which, on God, I didn't. But you made that assumption. Right?
If you voted for Trump, it's all right. You can say it. It's not about that.
That's why... that's why I just ignore all of this shit right there.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So
Duke Dennis is somebody that...
And you know what's crazy?
They said this guy had...
Because after that conversation... Like, she was still pressing it. She still pressed it like, I want to know who you voted for. Who you voted for? I'm like, bro, I'm not going to tell you because I really don't care. But after that, like, we stopped talking, which is cool because I'm like, bro, you're not gonna keep pressing me on who I like. I'm not gonna I'm not gonna fold and tell you who I voted for because you keep begging. Nope. Like, never bend, break, or fold on the shit that you care about or that you stand firm on your morals, values, and beliefs. Biggest thing.
Kids, and he said,
because I ain't gonna lie. Even though we stopped talking, we cool. Don't get me. We cool, but it's like you keep pushing. They want to change it. It's not gonna change it. And say if we did start dating, then what?
You guys aren't ever going to see any of my kids if I do have any. So why the hell would he tell people who he voted for? And this is one thing that Duke Dennis is consistent with across the board. He's not just saying, oh, I'm not telling you who I voted for because he voted for the quote unquote wrong guy. He's not telling y'all because he keeps certain things separate. And he's been consistent about that. The guy's keeping his family, baby mamas, and kids away from all of this too. His vote is a lot less important to him than family. So clearly,
shit was cold. It just touched my. I got sensitive teeth, man. That shit just touched my cousin. Oh god.
And I think he likes how it triggers people. But then he goes on with the Target and why they put it in Target. So I'm gonna play you guys that clip.
Bro, I've been seeing a lot of people mad at us that we got Tone in Target, bro. And it's like everybody that's saying that, bro, is they hypocrites, bro. They being hypocrites. They are lying,
bro.
Right?
Bro, on. I just said this. On God, they hypocrites. On God, they hypocrites, bro.
If they had a product and Target wanted them to put it in Target, they would do that because it's what's best for business.
Bro,
like the same way our goal, like shout out to Target for putting Tone in.
Yo, I just said that shit, bro. On fucking God. I already know I'm gonna get big. I already know. I'm big. I'm huge. I'm huge right now. I already know I'm gonna get bigger and bigger and bigger, bro. On God.
Tone at Walmart, CVS, Walgreens, gas stations. You feel me? All around the world, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's, bro. If you actually, no cap, if you actually an entrepreneur and you own a business, and if you didn't, that would be bad for business. You stupid motherfucker.
On God. Exactly,
like,
bro.
Bro, no cap. They are lying though. That's that's the crazy part. Like the same people who got something to say, you telling me that if you had your product and Target was like, hey, can we please put your product in our store? You would say, no. Shut the fuck up. That's what I'm talking about.
Exactly. On fucking God, bro.
I kind of scratch my head where he's like, oh, you know, this is a business. If you guys were in our position, it's just, it makes sense logically, but not in the context to which people are criticizing him. I think the better thing is, Target said they...
Bruh, what are you talking about? It don't make sense. It makes perfect sense. Literally, what he's saying is you motherfuckers are hypocrites because if y'all are in my position, y'all would have done it. Cause it's facts. They gonna throw a big bag at us, and they're helping us get our product out to the masses. Of course I'll do that shit. And you would too. So, yeah. Like, if anything, y'all should want black people's products on Target. So that counteracts what y'all saying when that's counteracting what y'all are saying about them not caring about black people because they're promoting a black brand. They're promoting a brand of, was it Chris, Davis, Duke, Agent, Phantom, Kai. 6 black entrepreneurs, black creators. They're promoting their brand and pushing it out to the masses. So they're helping out black people. And threw them a big bag and give them an even bigger bag. Tell me, oh God, I need to shut up.
We're going to put more black-owned products on shelves. AMP is black-owned. Well, Agent owns AMP. Kai probably owns AMP. Some of AMP as well.
Bro, they all own AMP, bro.
Regardless, this is like a company with a product that's pretty much all black, and they're in Target. So isn't Target doing exactly what you guys wanted? Or does it have to be people that are less famous? That's where I think Duke Dennis could have gone in on it. But everyone else is not really touching it. And this is the thing, too.
He made perfect sense. Why is the ad coming up when there's only like 20 seconds left in the video? Oh, it's 2 minutes.
The audience for Kai Cenat and them is youngins, kids. The audience for Kai Cenat and them, AMP, streamers, it's young bucks. Kids, teens, late teens, maybe early 20s, mid 20s at the most. So
you don't know what their fucking audience is. They all could bring in their own different audience of all various ages. So that you don't know, you just assuming.
Oh, they're not.
They have a whole lot of people watching them. It's not just kids. They could have adults watching them, people who work, watching for entertainment, some shit like that. You don't know who's watching it.
It's not like their audience is specifically racially based. Now, of course, they're going to identify with them more, so they probably have more of a racial makeup that is similar to them. That's just the nature of it. Like, you go to Mr. Beast, probably all of his fans are white. That doesn't mean Mr. Beast doesn't have, not all, but like a Mr. Beast meetup, the majority of them might be white, just because they're like, oh, this guy looks just like me. Say, like, with FouseyTube, like, most of his following was, like, Middle Eastern, or Arab, or South Asian, even, which is very different, but it's close enough, right? They're like, oh, this is the closest thing we got. But I think this is overblown. I think them trying to ascribe, like, I think this is very different from what Jay-Z did, because Kai Cenat never got political. AMP never got political. Jay-Z got political. And then he switched it up and was like, yeah, you know, I got the opportunity now. So that's just what I think about it. I think Duke handled it properly. I don't think the rest of AMP needs to address it. And I think this is a big congratulations to these guys. It's just so cool to see them have a product, and it's exclusively in Target as well. And this is the thing.
All right. I'm a man, so I can admit when I was wrong, where I jumped the gun and I just assumed. Thank you for, I don't know why I'm saying thank you, but thank you for acknowledging about there being black and they having a product and shit like that. I just didn't like how you called it Axe. Axe is a multi-billion-dollar company. Well, I feel like you're trying to downplay their success, but you're not. You're giving them their kudos and their roses and their flowers. So I apologize, good sir.
They're like, oh, Target is picking these guys up because of the boycott. Dog, you're not going to get national distribution for a physical product in stores around the country and have the product developed and have the deal in place in less than 30 days, which is when this thing started. Like, this whole movement started March 6th. That was 3 months ago or so. Actually, yeah. It is possible for it to be done in 3 months, so I take that back. 3 months, that could happen. But usually these things have probably been in the works for 4 to 6 months. And this is also another thing, like the product development aspect of it too. Unless they're just white labeling another product, which is most likely the case. But yeah, let me know what y'all think about this in the comments. Like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell if you enjoyed. And I'm going to see y'all in the next one.
Shout out to Hello Yassine. That was a dope video. I'm gonna like this shit.